Yeah, they cannot decide how would they do such things.
How they would act in such situation.
Yeah.
But they need to train their imagination to be prepared, as Seneca said. You win a lottery. Would it make you happy? What do you think?
For a short period of time, I will be just glad sometimes, but it's not happiness.
It's not happiness, Nina. It would make you happy.
It will also, but not for that long.
Not for that long. Okay, if you need to decide whether to save 9 and kill 1, what would you do? Make decisions, that's what I want from you.
I think I wouldn't kill anyone.
You won't kill anyone?
Because I can't.
You cannot, okay.
I will kill.
So you do not accept the Bentham idea, greater good for the greater number?
No, I agree with him, but for myself I can't do this because for the rest of my life it will be like a
Sin.
I would ask someone else to make a decision.
To make decision.
Yes.
Okay.
In this case.
Yes, I've noticed that one already. Yeah. So what would you do about 9 people?
I think I will kill one, but also it depends on the situation. Of course, if the only person would be my best friend, the rest are, for example, drug users or people who kill another one. Of course, I will.
So that depends on some conditions, but there is a tiny possibility that you would sacrifice one for the greater number of people. So Bentham's theory is not that stupid, is it?
Yes.
Okay. About what was the question about stealing? Would you steal to save?
If it's necessary for my relatives, yes.
So you would do that as an act of sacrifice to help your relatives. But would this person, whom you don't know, but who would be also hurt by these actions, would you care about this person?
Maybe in several minutes. After
But your relatives would be prevailing.
Yes.
The worries about your relatives, they would prevail over the worries about the person whom you don't know.
Yeah.
All right, fair enough. Thank you.
We had 3 questions. The first was, what is justice? The second, does the truth exist? And
Does the truth
exist? And what is happiness? Those questions, they are not the type of when you can say only yes or no. So we can only find the most popular idea. And for the first question, the most popular answer was that justice is its balance, and it is when everyone gets what he deserved.
What he deserves.
Yeah, deserve.
Deserves.
And everyone gets according to his merits. So.
Okay.
And for the second question, the most popular answer was that truth exists, but it's different for everyone, and everyone has his own truth.
So everyone has its own truth, so that means that one truth does not exist.
Yeah, not one, but every person
Has his own truth.
has truth which he think is really truth.
Okay.
But it's different from another.
But it differs from the
Yeah.
truth of the other person.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the truth for everyone doesn't exist.
Absolute truth does not exist.
So, and one thing is clear, that the justice and the truth, they got the same main idea.
Answer was that happiness is complicated, so it consists. It is harmony. It consists of of loving and being loved.
Okay.
Of friendship and freedom.
All right. So
It's the
nearly
most popular answers.
the most popular answer. So the RBSM community view on happiness is correlated with whose ideas?
Epicurus.
Epicurus' ideas. So no one was mentioning money. Was there?
No.
The small amount, the
Small amount.
minority.
Small amount, yes.
There are minority of some students, even me. One of my happiness is money.
So one of the ingredients for your happiness
Yes,
is
one,
money.
just one.
So you are not like
But
Epicurean.
it mentions only one or two people.
I have 3 timelines. You see 3 timelines. I have the scissors and I have the glue. You have to glue the portrait of the philosopher according to the chronology, according to the timeline when he lived, and also glue next to his picture his quote or his saying. Alright, congratulations. You have your prize. Use them wisely.
Thank you.
Cheers. Now, guys, we have to stop. Let me just pass to you. Sit properly because right now we have to write a bit. So those are your compositions. Take a look at the marks. Scissors, glue, scissors, glue. Okay. So those are your reasoning compositions. You were trying to write those reasoning compositions in Russian language. But again, it does not matter what language you use for you to reason, because the structure and the basic points are the same. So today we'll just have some samples, and the samples for our explanation today I took from your ideas, from your compositions. Now we have to come back again to the date. So write down in your copybook Monday. Well, you have the date in your copybooks. All right. So reasoning composition. When you have the task to reason about something, usually this task contains a dilemma, some problem, which could have different solutions. Every time when you are being asked to write reasoning composition, it's better to you to take just 3 minutes to think about arguments. You understand the word argument?
Yes.
So you have to think about arguments for and against. So how they say in Latin they say pro and con. You know this phrase?
Yes.
Pro and con. So for example, that story about the kittens. You remember the story about 7 kittens?
Yes.
I took that sample and I took the ideas of arguments from Christina's reasoning. So she used arguments for and against, like that. The reasoning composition has the plan, and it consists of 3 parts. Introduction, where you examine the problem or dilemma. Then the main part, where you compare and argue for and against those arguments which you already thought through. And then conclusion. In conclusion, you may state your own decision and explain why you support this or that argument. Okay. So now, please copy the sample, and it would be really good for you. I do not insist, because these are not kind of lessons. But please, if I give you some samples, learn them by heart, kids. Because it does not matter what kind of topic you get, but in every sample you have ready, prepared phrases. That's why it's important to learn some samples.